Right, how y'all doing? You ever have one of those days where things just don't go your way? That's a traditional opener for me. I made a video yesterday, New Year's video, and I said, don't let failure stop you from trying to do whatever it is that you want to do. You are going to fail. It's kind of the point of this video. That is, today's video is failure, negative reinforcement, to a degree. Okay? Don't let failure stop you from trying. You will fail, and you will fail a lot. My only plans yesterday, right? Take your own advice, or take my advice, and I need to take my advice. My only plan yesterday, I had just a few little things for New Year's Day. I wanted to take a picture, 5 actually, just to archive something. Just a simple head and shoulders shot. But it was a nightmare. I wasn't using the camera I wanted to use, wasn't using the lens I wanted to use. It proved to be more awkward than it needed to be. And all in, it sucked. I could have got better photos off my phone. But, did it. And I wanted to post a New Year's Day video. I was posted before midnight. I didn't necessarily use the camera that I wanted to use. I was using this one, but it was hooked up to my PC using a capture card, so not quite as intended, but it was 5 minutes. I didn't say half of what I wanted to say, but in the end it was just New Year and try. But like I said, I want to get it up by midnight. Get it uploaded by midnight. And my gods, I failed. And I was so frustrated that I almost had a childish tantrum. Almost had a childish tantrum. It was 3 minutes late. 3 minutes late, and I was like, oh, what is the point in this? What is the point? If I can't even do this one thing, I've wasted so much time today, and this was a thing, it was so simple, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to be posting rubbish, I want to, blah. But I know loads of people who would just happily post a video of anything and everything and be done with it. Videos I've posted for years have largely been junk. Why change now? Today, I wanted to go out and just film, have a chat. Kind of about this topic, but then everything started going wrong again. I've been doing audio editing today. I do it every couple of weeks. Simple stuff, light edits, normalize, bit of compression, noise reduction, EQ, de-essing, not in that order necessarily, but get it done. And I'm sat there, and my brain just went, couldn't do it. Started getting frustrated again. Really simple stuff that I've been doing for years and years and years and years and years. Started getting discouraged. I just had what to do some bits out with this camera. Couldn't find the batteries for it. Time went on. No idea. I mean, this camera has been sat behind my desk for nearly 2 years. Collecting dust. It's a nice camera. It's a nice camera. I said, I've got to get some use out of it. Couldn't find the batteries. Started getting dark. Camera's useless in low light. Couldn't even be bothered to properly set up lights to do this. I could do a better job on my phone. Started to get discouraged. I mean, let's be fair. This camera is now being powered off of a DC coupler because I cannot find the batteries. I can't find them. Can't find anything. Anything and everything that could possibly go wrong will go wrong. It will, at some point. You can't control it. There's just too much stuff going on in this world for you to have complete control. You can barely control your own life, let alone everyone else's life around you that has, even a minor impact on you. You might be able to impact, a little bit the people around you. Just do a little bit, but then they've still got all the variables acting on them, and then there's other variables acting on them, and variables are acting on them, and that kind of has an impact on you. You can't control all of that. So you will fail. You'll fail a lot, and you'll get discouraged. I get discouraged all the time, and I need to stop letting it get to me, and you do too. Negative reinforcement, it's kind of like, it's how we learn. We've been doing it since we were children. Okay, when things go wrong, it sinks in, and often we're like, oh, I shouldn't do that again. Shouldn't do that again. Sometimes for such minor things, it's ridiculous. The next one might be, or the next attempt might be the one that we power through and we succeed. But a lot of times we don't know. Imagine a hot cooker top, like a hob, right? And you tell the child, don't touch the hob. The child touches the hob, burns the hand, and they learn very quickly through negative reinforcement, that hurts, don't do that again. Think about all the times you've had negative comments. Negative comments stick in your mind a lot more than the positive ones, don't they? But don't let it get to you. If what you're doing isn't hurting anyone else, just try again. Do things because you want to, because they're fun, because you're learning, you're improving, you're trying to do something. You don't see the millions and millions of failures that everyone else makes. We're always comparing ourselves to other people, right? And I know I've got loads of people in my circle that are creatives, and they always compare themselves to other people. Musicians that compare themselves to other people. Gamers that compare themselves to other people. Cooks, chefs that compare themselves to others. Everyone compares themselves to other people. Why isn't my life like theirs? I tried that and mine sucked. Why is that a thing? Because, especially if you're on social media, you only see people's successes. We've pruned everything down to the point that it's only the good bits that we show off, and that's really hard for people to deal with, because they don't realise, they don't see your heaps of fail. So when they fail a few times, they just give up. They're like, wow, I'll never be as good as that person. Without actually kind of rewinding it a bit and going, well, actually, they probably had to work really hard to get to where they are. Hard work beats talent every single time. Every single time. Because talent crumbles when it fails. It doesn't know what to do when it fails. It just gives up. Hard work, you know how to tweak and change and improve. When a child sees their favourite musician, playing guitar or whatever, they try the guitar and they fail because they can't do it, but they don't realise that person didn't start where they were. They didn't see the decades of hard work that person had to put into to learn their instrument, to grind, work hard, do sucky gigs in sucky locations for sucky money or none at all. Maybe to eventually break through. The comedian doing shite gigs, getting booed off stage for decades and decades as they bomb and work on their material until one day they make it. The artist who starts off drawing stick figures and eventually they're banging out these epic murals and stuff. Just all these things. No one sees the journey. They don't see the journey. They see the skill and none of the failures. My mate Jay is a fantastic photographer. Right? But I guarantee you, he's only posting the best shots. That's not a bad thing. But I guarantee you, he don't just... We assume Jay just walks out there, he's got his gear, and, he don't even think about it. He just whips out his camera, bam! There's the bird, perfect shot, centre of frame, coloured perfect. Nailed it, first try, no effort. Or landscape, he's strolling along with his wife and his kids, and then just the visionary comes in, just pulls out his camera. He might not have even had his camera, but somehow the camera's there. Bam, perfect moment. Fantastic. My mate Zaber, right? Fantastic guitarist, right? With his own style. Don't know how he'd do all that jazz and stuff, but in his own groove, he's fantastic. He's got a solid groove, man. And you just think that all of this stuff came completely naturally to him. You know, he's just rocking his way around the guitar, and he'll do the same with the bass, and he comes up with these rad drum lines too. I said he was a guitarist, but he's a multi-instrument musician. And people are looking at it and go, why can't I be like that? It makes it look effortless, but they put in shite tons of work to get to where they are. You know, you just don't see all the crap. You don't see all the times that the aeroplane fell out of the sky before we got to where we are. That went a bit crazy pretty quick, but you know, it just... My mate Alpha, fantastic programmer. You know, but you look and you go, oh, but I'm never going to be as good as that. Have you practiced as much as they have? Have you put in the work? Have they failed? Yeah, probably loads. Loads. You've got to try. You will fail. You will be the little kid that puts your hand on the hot cooker. Realistically, if it is something that's hurting you, over and over and over, just stop. Like if it's brain surgery, don't try again. If you haven't got a solid grounding on it, don't. Please. Or I don't know, airplane. I haven't got a license, but I'm gonna make it go up. I'm gonna make it go that way, and then I'm gonna land it, and it's gonna be great. Do you know how to fly a plane? Nah, mate. I don't even. What is that? What is fucking, I don't know, when you start to think like an aileron's a drink or something, I don't know. An architect, load-bearing wall, what's that? That's what this yellow pages is for. Just, you know, you've got to start somewhere, but things will go wrong. And you gotta keep grooving, you gotta keep going forwards. Even the best make mistakes. Even the smartest people on the planet can make really stupid mistakes. You just got to keep on working at it. And now I can't remember what it was. I think that was actually the point of the video. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. I barely even know how do I even hold a camera? How do I even talk to it? Just start. Try. And don't let the naysayers beat you down. Don't get into your own head. Just do it. Don't compare yourself to Hollywood. Don't compare yourself to Mr. Million subscribers. Don't compare yourself to you know, multi-plat selling artists, you know. Because sometimes, you know, a lot of this stuff's opinion. A lot of stuff in the world is opinion, and most people are wrong. and there are times when it's not what you know, it's who you know. And there are times when some stuff just really sucks, but that catches on. Lars Ulrich is a drummer for Metallica. He's not a very good artist. But if he says he's going to sell something, that's my opinion, by the way, Lars, if I just offended you, I'm sure you'll get over it. And then I'll get like a phone call. The helicopter lands in my back garden. Mate, what are you saying? I thought that was a really good piece. Just try again, Lars. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Negative reinforcement. Just watch over. He can sell, I don't know, he could wipe his ass on a snare drum and sell it for millions. He could wipe his ass on a canvas, sell it for millions. Doesn't necessarily make it good, but now we're going off on a tangent. Oh, I wanted to not do this and just go, throw all my toys out of the pram. Because I couldn't find batteries. I mean, it's really stupid. I'm walking around with a damn... I'm not walking around, sat down, but I've got bloody... Look. Look. Like, what's the point, man? What's the point? Can't find anything. Nothing works. Everything's broken. Just gotta find the groove. it's easy to get frustrated. It's easy to quit. It's really, really easy to quit. It's easy to do nothing. But you don't get anywhere if you do nothing. So, okay, this would have looked a lot better as well, like if I'd have used a phone. Even though I've got the camera, it's pretty. I've got millions of lights, a million lights, and microphones. I've got 5 different microphones laying around here. I've got more headphones laying around here. There's a camera there. There's a camera there. There's a camera there. There's another one in the other room. Oh, there's one there. Look. You see, there's another one. They're everywhere. Got so much stuff, but it's not what you use, it's how you use it. It's not just you got to start somewhere. You got to practice. You got to do this. You got to just don't let the negative shit get you down. You can't control anything and everything. You are gonna screw up. You've got this. Practice, 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 practice. That's what I tell my boys every day. You only see where they are now. My kids see professional skateboarders and that, and they're like, oh, but Dad, I can't do it. Practice. A lot of the stuff they're doing now didn't even exist when they started. They invented it. They had to practice and practice and practice and practice and practice and figure out what worked. And so do you. I'm off. This is way too long. Hope you're well, and I'll see you all. I don't know. I was about to do the old vlog outro with a bit of luck tomorrow, but I don't know. Doesn't have to be good. Like, it doesn't have to be fantastic. You don't have to have a purpose to post. I didn't want a shit post anymore. And I'm doing it again. You've got this. If I can, so can you. See ya.